You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Tierstead. Kevin.
I'm 6'5", 250, and trained, so bring that shit on, bitches.
I was listening to Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Tierstead last night. I've never really called into Kevin's show or gotten into any banter to him because, to be honest with you, he's way too intellectual for me. I mean, I'm no dummy, but this guy, I don't think I can hang with him verbally and just, discussing the issues. He's a really smart guy.
That's Wes Johnson. Find him at wesjohnson.com. The greatest on-air personality to ever bless the United States of America.
He does a really good show. It's very professionally done. He's on iHeartRadio.
I can sniff out bullies from a mile away, and I love to go after them. I am not alpha male until an alpha male shows up and tries to start bossing me around. That's when the alpha male comes out in me. I'm an alfalfa male. Once an alpha male gets in my face, I'm an alfalfa male. The cowlick pops up on the back of the head.
Every once in a while, you have to go to war.
The pants rise to become high waters. I got my dukes up.
I'm gonna, what do you call it, mute my mic so I don't deafen you, or defecate on you. And, oh shit, he made a poop noise. And then we're gonna...
And I'm ready to rock and roll. Give him a little Jack Johnson, Yeah.
You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Tierstead.
This is Don Imus. You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Tierstead. You're gonna like it, or I'll kick your ass.
Hello. Is it me you're looking whore? It is 8:07 Pedro Marsupial 3:30:15. Time keeps on ticking. But it may not be into the future. It may be into the past. Doesn't matter. What we know is what we see, and what we do is what we do. And the reason I know this, because I interviewed Cindy Lou Who. I don't know what it is. I'm on this stupid rhyming thing. I may be morphing into like a modern day version of Dr. Seuss. I can't stop myself. So I'm gonna try though. It's annoying. I don't like annoying things. We'll talk about that. I am biased. We're all biased. Surprise. Yeah, you just got the shocker of a lifetime, huh? Well, I'm not biased. I'm perfectly neutral on everything. Use a damn lie. That's what a friend of mine used to say when I was a kid. Use a damn lie. Props, TT. I remember you, bro. I do. Yeah. Ain't nobody hating. You're biased. If you're human, you're fucking biased. Got some clips here that we're going to play today. Going to talk about bias, how it defines your view. The question is this. Does your bias rely upon reasonable and at least, if not factual, then likely truths? Likely. If you don't have the fact, you got to go with what's most likely, right? Does your bias lean toward those things? Bias may not even dance in that same ballroom, but it should. Because if you're leaning towards something, you must have a reason. Could be just genetic, could be environmental. We'll have the nature versus nurture debate tonight. That's not a problem. But that's only a very small part of this. This is not a problem. Bias is not a problem. It only becomes a problem when the people that are using it do not recognize it. Yeah, I've been accused of having some bias lately. We're going to tell you what Apocalypse had to say about my bias. I am absolutely biased, but my bias leans toward the truth. Politically, you know where I am on the spectrum. I'm center left. And I've told you before, and I'll tell you again, the problems I find with each of the major political parties in America today. How that translates globally, we'll ask Andrew, we'll see. Maybe RD's got a clue, I don't know. Maybe Blake and Jade can throw the English spin on it and give me a hello and some fish and chips. We'll see what's up with that. But we're going to figure it out here today. We're going to figure it out together. And we're going to have fun doing it. Abso-motherfucking-lutely, bitches. Yeah, no gay angel wings here. Not doing it. Don't need the Wi-Fi. Got the Wi-Fi. So you keep that halo and use that halo as a rectal expander. Yeah, I just made it up. I don't care. I'm a silly bird. You know it. George Elinas's DJ Arcade Pulse. George Elinas remix. I like it. Sounds newsy. Sounds fun. Moves fast. Has a little bit of a techno feel to it. And I'm not entirely sure techno won't make a comeback, y'all. I think perhaps mixed with some jazz fusion, techno has a place in the world. The speed of it alone. I mean, there are very few types of music that can move at that speed with that energy. You got a country song that does it? Not till you get into some bluegrass with some banjos, and that sounds a little twangy to me. What? It at least makes sense music. I can't, that's scary. I have nightmares in which the music in the nightmare is banjos, and it's not, it's not what you're thinking. It's not dueling banjos. I find that a great song. Just because that happened to be played while a fat actor was being faked raped. So I don't care. You're not going to ruin dueling banjos for me. Great song. Great work of art. Expression is what it's all about. Speed and tempo make a difference. I happen to like my music with energy because what is the alternative? When I'm ready for something calm, I like Jimmy Buffett. I like Sting. I like Counting Crows. But when I want real energy, I'm going to Rage Against the Machine. I might go with some old school Beastie Boys, only the fast stuff. I don't like any of that slow ass shit that's weird. Like some of the stuff you found on the Paul's Boutique album. It gets freaky, low bass line dragging out, fucking 60 beats a minute. I'm a dead man. Play that when I'm dead. For now, I'm alive, so give me something to feel energetic about. Thank you, coffee. I have coffee right now. Maxwell House's cheapest version. That's what I'm drinking. Yeah, haven't eaten. So, usually before these shows, I chug coffee to get myself energized enough. Because let's face it, on the radio, you don't want to hear low energy. I don't. I'm telling you guys right now, you want to get Kevin to your show? Don't fucking be low energy. Don't be talking about, I had this type of day today. Fuck that. I'd rather die than listen to your show. I don't care if you're a genius and you're presenting information that's going to save my life. Give me some energy on the radio. For Christ's sake, man. Read a book. Fuck. You might as well just read a book on the air if you're going to do that. Yeah, I'm jumping around. It's what I do, and you fucking love it, and you do, or you wouldn't be listening. We're going to keep going. I want to keep this show's speed up, and the reason I need to keep the speed up is because I do have 4 small clips to play, and one of them I disagree with. See, I do you the great service on this program that you're paying hundreds of dollars to watch or listen to, right? Hundreds, at least tens. Are you paying $50 to listen? No, not even that. Nothing. 99 cents? No, nothing. So you're getting my program for free? Okay, well then strap in, because you're getting what free buys you, which is fucking insanity. That's what you're getting. It's free. It's the open market. This is the Woodstock of the recorded message. You get what's around the corner, okay? And I've always got some shit for you around the corner. I'm still a huge fan of the idea on these prank videos of having a giant vagina being chased by a giant penis. Now, it's going to take some crafty work. It's going to take some good paper mache. Maybe somebody in China will make the stuffed animal-type outfits where you could literally be a running penis chasing a vagina. I think that would be a great thing. But then again, you're going, well, wait, now there's 6-year-olds that are going to be in cars when you do this, running through the street. I sound like Calpody right now. Is it Calpote or Calpody? You know, that French end with you add the vowel. Fuck that. Just Calpote for me. I'm going to go. Calpody goes to 3 syllables. I don't have time for 3 syllables. It's Calpote. But then Calpote sounds kind of like waste product. I mean, when I think of the word, I don't know about you guys, but words that I'm not familiar with, like, even proper nouns or pronouns, some of these things that have, specific descriptions that I haven't heard before, I associate them with an image immediately in my head based on what? Probably all the images I've seen that have words similar to that. So Calpote or Calpody kind of jumps over to Calpatty. I don't know why. I mean, it seems like a logical leap to me. Now, I don't literally see a cow patty in my head, but there is that background identification with this one time when I was up around Winchester, Virginia. We were going to, I don't know how this happened. We were going to watch fireworks in some field. I mean, the fireworks weren't even in the field. They were in town somewhere. So we're out in this fucking cow pasture. And it already stank. But yeah, I stepped right in the cow shed. A plank, no lights, no flashlights. You just, it was like landmines. I know how the guys in World War II felt now. Jesus Christ. And you land, and now it's on your shoe. What are you going to do? You don't have a hose. You got to get creative with various cloth items or leave your shoes behind. That's always an alternative. I didn't. I kept my shoes, cleaned them off, and eventually got the cow patty potty out off of my shoe. Eventually. Cow shit is not as stinky as some shit you'll step in. Dog shit's got to be the worst. Let me tell you what Apocalypse said about my bias. He said, my last show, listen to this now. Now, and there's nothing wrong with what he said. I'm just glad that he brought it up because it's not something I was thinking about, and I like to have my path illuminated for me by hardworking people who are coming after me for some reason. Apocalypse says, with you being on an anti-bias pro-fact crusade, well, that's half true. It would be nicer for you to fairly cover the playing field. When you ran safety for Hillary and her email scandals, you guys listen to the show, I think you'll disagree with him there, it kind of bit you in the ass. I don't really ever see you going after your own, and then he puts in parentheses, moderate Democrats. So maybe don't fall victim to your own advice of confirmation bias, and maybe at least try to include 33% of your stuff as stuff against Democrats. Okay, now, what did he say that was right? Is it true that I've been attacking the right more than the left? Yes, I have. In this quest for truth and honesty, yes, I have been attacking the right more than the left. Is it also true that politically, on the grand political spectrum, I lean more left than I do right from the center dot? Yes, it is true. And that makes sense. So far, everything's in line with the universe. But the question is, my whole format of this show is about truth. Avoiding skewed representation of the truth. Showing too much of one, not showing enough of another. That's been in my format. Now, the question for you should become this. I can hear some of you thinking it right now. Is the truth that the people on the right, compared with actual verifiable truth, is it true that they are screwing up more, that they are lying more, that they are committing the follies that are getting them into Kevin's feed? And the truth is yes. That's my belief. See, if today the right in America, the Republicans essentially, became this suddenly fact-hardened machine that dealt more with logic and less with deceit, which it is right now, if they were less influenced by big business and lobbyists, if they were less likely to tell you a lie directly to your face based on false religious beliefs or religious beliefs that couldn't be proven, if they were less likely to attack anything new from black rights to gay rights and everything in between, then they'd be less likely to come into my crosshairs. So who's coming into my crosshairs? Who's coming into my crosshairs are not just people that aren't telling the truth. It's also assholes. It's also any class of people that thinks they're better than any other class of people. They're coming into my crosshairs. Who else is coming into my crosshairs? People who lie to you with the intent of changing your belief system, and they know they're lying, or people who are going into a powerful position and they try to change your belief system, and they don't know they're lying because they're too dumb to know they're lying. They're just saying what they feel and presenting it as fact and have not done the research and have no interest in the research. That bothers me because Americans have to turn somewhere to get their facts. Not all of us are going to go to the library and check out 16 volumes on political party evolution in America to decide what we should be today. We're looking at the news. So who finds themselves in my crosshairs more often? People in the news. People that are making the news, because I know you're paying attention to that, most of you. And we need to get it right when it's happening. I'm the guy that shot out the flare over at PolitiFact to say, can we get into some real-time fact-checking? Have it to where when the people are talking on the TV, Democrat or Republican, doesn't matter, independent, have it when they're talking, right below that have fact-checkers working to see if they're accurate, and then give a rating right away. This person on the issue of gay rights just said something that was 74% likely to be untrue. Something like that, you know. I didn't get into the details, but I just wanted to see it. Well, they tried it on the last State of the Union address, and they kind of fucked it up.